Hello guys, this is Dr. Leor Varel, and man, do I have a good one for you today. First off, I'm just going to say I went to my friend in Nintendo World. We're going to go right into this. I went to my friend in Nintendo World, had a big conversation with him about this, and he had some great news for me, and I wanted to share this news for you because I think we all waited for it. But first, let me just say, let me just get right into this, what's coming out from Konami. So Konami actually finally freaking listened to everybody. If you're hearing any noise, that's from my printer right here. My 3D printer is printing, or my dog is woofing. But I wanted to go right into this, and I want to show you guys how Konami sort of listened to everybody, but I think they're not all the way there just yet, okay? But let's get right into it. Okay, so the first thing is, Konami came out with an anniversary collection. Now, it's going to be released for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Steam for the computer, and, of course, Nintendo Switch. Now, I'm going to say personally, this is not a game I'd like to play on the PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. On the computer, it's kind of pointless because you already have, emulators that already ran this. I beat the hell out of these games even before emulators were even invented. But, the thing is, you kind of have emulators where you can play this thing for free. Since most of us already own it, legally we could own a backup copy of it. So it's not really something that I might get for these things. But for the Nintendo Switch, to be able to play these on the go is pretty freaking interesting, okay? So it's called the Anniversary Collection, right? So the Anniversary Collection, the first one is right here, as you guys are seeing. Anniversary Collection Arcade Classics, okay? The second one is Castlevania Anniversary Collection, and we're going to get into that. I got some great news on that. And then you got Contra Anniversary Collection. Okay, so let's go right into the Anniversary Collection Arcade Classics. Okay, so as you can see right here, the Arcade Classic is going to be released at April 18th of 2019 for it's only going to be available digital, of course, for $19.99. Okay, so this collection, you're going to basically get Haunted Castle, Typhoon Ajax, Nemesis Gradius, which, tons of us played already and beat the hell out of. Vulcan Venture, which is Gradius 2. Life Force, which is Salamander, which I think I could say that and Wonder Boy I absolutely used to love the best back in the day. Thundercross, Scrabble, and Twinbee. Now, it all comes with a bonus book, as it says here. Also includes a bonus ebook packed with new information about the titles, including interviews and development staff, with the development staff and all that. So they're going to give you like the whole behind the scenes, how they came up with the ideas and all of that. You get a nice little collector's book. Unfortunately, I think it's kind of stupid to release all of this and not have it as a physical copy, because I would love to have something like that as a physical copy that comes with an actual tangible book in your hand that you could collect, like a collector's item. Even would have been cool to have it autographed by the entire development team. I don't know, whatever. It would have been much cooler. But it's digital only at $19.99, and you get all these games. It's 8 games. I think it's definitely gonna be worth it. I've beat the hell out of all these games, to be honest with you, including on emulators. So, I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna get this for the Switch, but I would say it is a cool game to take on the go. So definitely over my PlayStation 4 or my Steam on my PC, I would definitely think for the Nintendo Switch, I would definitely think about that. Now, the next one we're gonna go over, and I'm not going to Castlevania just yet because I got some great news for you. The next one is Contra, as you guys see right here. Okay, so it says coming early summer 2019, digital only, okay? Again, they're not saying the prices here, but as you can see, there's 4 games that they haven't announced. The only games that they have announced right here is Contra, Super C, which I beat the hell out of, Contra the Alien Wars, Contra 3, which I think was an absolute awesome game. Now, I loved all of the Contra games. I'm a big fan of it. I'm a big fan of Super C. I think it's one of the best damn games that ever came out. And to have even 4, if they were to make it at, like, let's say $10 for these 4, or for 8 games for $20, it would be absolutely freaking amazing. Now, they're not announcing the other 4. They're leaving it blank because it's of 2019 early summer. So we're going to see when the hell that thing comes out. Digital only, bonus book, whatever. It comes also with a bonus book, and it says coming soon. Doesn't really tell you much about it, but we already know it's going to most likely be the development team are going to talk about it and all of that stuff. My guess, they're going to have a bunch of, probably Contra in the arcade and stuff like that they have mods or something like that. But it might have other Contra games that are going to come out for it, another 4. And my guess is it's not going to sell unless it's 20. I have a bad feeling, a bad, stupid, irritating feeling in my stomach that this thing's going to be $30 or $40 or $30, and I'm just going to hate that because I think that that's going to be extremely stupid on their end. I think that they should come out with it for about $19.99, like the arcade classics are. But if it was like that, they would have announced it, which obviously they didn't. So it kind of makes me think, is it going to be a $30 game? Which I hope it's not. If it is, I don't think anyone's going to buy it. If it is, I say just wait till they go on sale, and believe me, it'll be like $20 or $15 once it goes on sale. Okay, now for the star of the moment. That's right, people. Let's go right into Castlevania Anniversary Collection. So right here it says, coming early 2019, digital only. Classics that define the Castlevania series. The first Konami Castlevania collection is designed to be a complete collection around the origins of the historic franchise. Includes is a unique ebook that has details provided by developers, artists, which I think all of us are going to want to see that, artists and other inspired by Castlevania legacy. Released as part of the Konami 50th anniversary celebration, now the best time to relive these timeless classics that help define the platformers genre, right? So let's go right into the games that they do have. So 4 games have been announced. Castlevania III, Dracula's Curse, which was by far my favorite Castlevania game, and I'm going to get into that. Castlevania II, Belmont's Revenge, which I have no idea why the hell they came out with that. When you click on it, you're going to see it's still in black and white, so you're getting the actual Game Boy version. Only God knows why they would do that. I would have thought that they would probably release it different. But I gotta say, in their defense, the Game Boy version was amazing. Back in its time, I haven't played it in the longest time, so I don't know if I'd like it now. You ever had these games where you were playing it before and you absolutely loved it, and now you're going back and you're like, what the hell is this? What did I see in it? Whatever. And Castlevania IV, okay? So Castlevania IV, which is Super Castlevania, which was another one of my favorite games, where you can now finally swing. You could have your, your whip. You're going like this with it, and you can just swing it all around. It was freaking interesting. I really dug it. I really hope that they come out with the other games that are more modern. All of the the games that were more like 3D. Castlevania 64, I'm willing to bet they're going to have it on that. I know some people weren't a big fan of it. I kind of liked it. I don't know, but I have a feeling they're going to have Castlevania 64. They're going to have other games here. Now, I'm going to tell you, the rest of these, like I said, they're available on emulators. We played the hell out of them. We own these games, but on the emulators, they actually had people who were modding it. I remember when I was, in 2020, 2000, or 1999, 2000, 2022, 2002, they came out with a mod for Dracula's Curse, Castlevania 3, that made everything look insanely amazing, including super ghouls and ghosts and all of that. And it looked way better than you're going to play this, and it was free. This thing is going to be, also it says, coming early 2019, digital only. Okay, now 4 have not been announced, and the bonus book, it doesn't, we know what it's going to be about. They say it on the top there. I just don't see me buying this. Even maybe for the Switch would be good at $20, but again, because they're not announcing this the price behind it, I have a feeling it's going to be, unfortunately, $30 or $25, $30, or hell, even $40. I really hope they don't go that route. I really, really hope that they wouldn't do that. But again, we'll have to see. Now, here's the good news that I have to talk about. So I spoke to my friend at Nintendo. I spoke to my sources. Basically, what Konami is doing is right now, even though they're re-releasing all of these things and whatever, they want to see if there's a market. I'm not kidding. If there's a market for a new Castlevania game. Now, again, like I said, like I even wrote to Sega, when they said we're going to see how Sega Ages does before we release Dreamcast games. And I said, this is going to be the stupidest thing you guys could do, because most of the people already own the Genesis games, already played the hell out of it. We could get it on emulators. We don't want to buy it. You can't gauge the sales on that and say if we're ready for the Dreamcast games or even new Sega games, if they, whatever, on the Nintendo Switch. I think that is extremely stupid. Unfortunately, that is what Konami is doing. They want to see how the heck the request for Castlevania is on all platforms. The PlayStation 4, the Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, and Steam. They want to see how the hell the requests are going to be for these games. Also, they want to kind of see what you guys like most, the 2D or 3D. As you remember, the other one where you take, where you are Dracula and you're in 3D. I forgot what the game was called. I beat the hell out of it, and I don't remember it now. It was on computer. It was on, I believe, PlayStation as well, for 3 or something. And he goes around. It was like, what is it? God of War. You basically go around and kill everybody, and you suck their blood, you morph into crap, all kinds of things. That was a great game, to be honest with you. I really enjoyed it. I would love it if that could be part of the 4, but they want to see 2D versus 3D. Are you gonna like it? Is there a request for it? I guess Konami isn't listening, because there's been a request for that for like ages. It's like people requested Punch-Out from Nintendo, and they're not listening. So the thing is, this becomes an issue. Is it going to do well in sales? If it's going to do well in sales, then yeah, they're going to have this up and ready, and they're going to hopefully work on another Castlevania game. They're already sort of, in talks of making the Castlevania Simon Belmont the amiibo. As soon as Simon Belmont made the announcement, this is what they told me. My sources told me that as soon as Simon Belmont and Richter Belmont made their when they made the announcement that they were going to join the roster of Super Smash Brothers, and everybody went crazy. Basically, Konami was listening. So now they're kind of trying to gauge, where does Castlevania stand over here. So based on that, they're going to make a decision, and I hope that the decision will be to make a new Castlevania game for all the platforms. I think that would be insanely amazing. I hope that when they do, they're not going to just come out for the PlayStation 4. I have a PlayStation 4, but trust me, I love playing my Nintendo Switch on the go, and this is a game you really want to be able to be playing it on the go. But again, a new Castlevania game could mean it would be great on the console systems. I think it will. I think on all consoles it would be awesome, and I really hope they release it on the Nintendo Switch, because I'm definitely looking forward to playing that. And again, that's what they're doing. They're trying to gauge where it stands on. And right now, even though the 4 games haven't been announced, they want to see the hype behind it. So guys, my thing to you, because they're stupid like that, make all the hype you possibly can do. I'm not telling you to buy it, because obviously if it's going to be $30, it's not going to be worth it. If it's $20, it's definitely going to be worth it. I guarantee you. I really wish this wasn't a digital copy, and I really hope, and I know they don't do this for the Nintendo Switch, but I really freaking hope when they release games on all consoles, they usually release it, not even for the computer, they release it on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, these special limited editions. And I hope when a new Castlevania game comes out that we could get a model, a statuette, anything with a collector's item for the Nintendo Switch. I'm surprised Nintendo is not jumping on that bandwagon. Anyways, let me know what you guys think down below. I'm definitely curious to hear what you guys have to think about this awesome freaking news. I really do hope they finally come out with it. Konami appears to be listening at least a little bit. I hope they freaking listen completely and understand that we want another freaking Castlevania game. That's right, I said freaking. So anyways, let me know what you guys think down below. As always, self-funded here. If you like what you see, definitely like the video, subscribe, hit that bell button. As you guys saw, I do the mini-series, so keep those requests coming, and I will do mini-series to cover how-to videos. The first one was how to build a computer. I gave away a prize. The second one was how to build a cosplay helmet for $20 when they're charging you $700 to $1,200. And I showed you guys how to build it for $20 if you have a 3D printer. If not, you could get a cheap one or build one like I did, really cheap, and go to it for $20. And I gave out a Mario that holds a Nintendo Switch. which I know I got a lot of requests, and I will release that. I will do it again. I will put it in the rotation again. The next one that we did already, I think we're on episode 3 this week. We're going to be on episode 3, is how to build a gaming / post-production / productivity desk on the cheap, anywhere from about $900 to $1,500, and I show you guys how to build it for a little over $300 to a little bit over $400 if you want the extras that I have on it. And I'm giving away, in the end of that series, I'm giving away a mask for 2 prizes for 2 people, a mask of Scorpion or a mask of Noob Saibot. Now, anyone that wins gets to the first one that wins gets to choose between the 2. The other gets the one that's left, but they're both amazing. There's no better, unless maybe fandom. Based on your fan request, you might want something or the other. But that's what's going to be cool about that. It's definitely going to be, they're given, and the way you enter it is on the final episode. You like the video, subscribe, and definitely comment. That will give you 3 entries. If you don't want to subscribe, just comment. That's going to give you an entry. If you want to like or whatever, just hit down in the comment, I liked, and I'll write you down as 2 entries, okay? Because I know I can't keep track of likes. It says sometimes it doesn't, so I don't know who likes, who doesn't. So sometimes it tells me, sometimes it doesn't. So we're just going to leave it at comment, and you'll get 2 entries. Subscribe, and you get... subscribe and and just write that you like whatever and subscribe, and you'll get 3 entries right there. So when you comment, just say I hit the like or whatever, and whatever. I'll put it down 3 times entries, put it in my randomizer, and we'll see who wins. It'll be cool. And then afterwards, I'm going to be doing an announcement of the next 3 series that I'm coming out with. So definitely, guys, go into the Instagram account, which is vortex_cinema. I'm putting it on my in the description. Definitely join me there. It was your idea, and I thank you for it. It was really good, because some of you guys wrote to me on YouTube, and I didn't get it. So write to me on Instagram, and we could go back and forth, and keep those requests coming. Based on the request for that specific topic, I will once it builds up, I will make a mini series. I wish I could do them all, but I'm self-funded here. So I'll put it on the board, and once it gets enough. So keep it coming, even if it's on the board for a year. If someone gets enough requests, I will do that mini-series. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Like, subscribe. Definitely let me hit that bell button, as it'll alert you of many more videos to come. Have a good one, y'all. Take care. Bye. As always, guys, if you like what you see, self-funded here, be sure to check out all my other stuff, from mini-series to unboxings to technology, and Nintendo reviews and 3D printer reviews and all that good stuff. If you like what you see, the only way you can help the channel is by liking this video, subscribing, and hitting that bell button. As many more cool videos to come. Definitely want you guys in it, and I want you guys to be vocal. Definitely comment down below. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Have a good one, y'all. Take care. Bye.